Ladies and gentlemen, it's Billy Connolly.
Hello everybody. So there was a man, Nelson Mandela. And do you know this is the first time we've been together as a Commonwealth family since he died. So I've got to tell you a story about him and Glasgow. Back in 1981, when he was still in prison, Glasgow decided to award Nelson the freedom of the city. Now this was the first city in the world to stand up and make such a public show of support for him. And it was a big deal. And then a few years later, Glasgow did it again. Because there's a street here which used to be called St George's Place. But in 1986, the city renamed it Nelson Mandela Place. Now that doesn't sound much to rename a street, but this name change really mattered because the South African Consulate General was based in that very street. So now its address had to include the name of the country's most famous political prisoner. I love that. And then at last, in 1993, Mandela walked free. And he came here on a rainy day to talk to a huge crowd in George Square. And at last he was able to personally accept the freedom of the city that he'd been awarded 12 years earlier. And he reminded us of what we'd done.
A city 6,000 miles away and as renowned as Glasgow refused to accept the legitimacy of the apartheid system and declared us to be free.